Hello, and welcome to Youbbuteo. You'll be pleased this week. I'm not unboxing anything. I'm not showing you anything. I'm not talking, getting excited, jumping around. And I thought, let's put this out to the community. Let's put this out to the Subbuteo community online, because it is truly a great community, right? You've got people that have been collecting for years, people that have been collecting for 5 minutes. You've got people that blog. You've got people like me that vlog. You've got people that sell, you've got people that build stadiums. Honestly, the online community is absolutely fantastic. So I thought this week I put something out to everyone. So I'm not going to do my usual like, share and subscribe malarkey. Just did, apologies, but I don't intend for this video to be about me. I intend for it to be about the community. I put out a little thing a few weeks ago on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, about just getting some people to come in and contribute some stuff for the channel about why they love Subbuteo, what they do in Subbuteo and that sort of thing. And I put it out there with the usual spelling mistakes and usual words missing like I normally have. And I got quite a good response. I messaged a few people directly as well. I thought it'd be great to get involved with the video as well. And well, this video I suppose this week is them. So sit down, get comfy, come and meet the rest of the Subbuteo community. Let's go, let's throw it straight over to a friend of mine on Twitter, Subbuteo Online.
Hi, I'm Stephen and I run Subbuteo Online, the Subbuteo blog, lots of stadiums, lots of Subbuteo collections, everything you need about Subbuteo on a blog. My first Subbuteo, early 90s, and this beauty, Sampdoria and Leeds, pre-season friendly on the front, typical red and blue teams. I got back into Subbuteo a couple of years ago and started buying some of the teams that I didn't have as a kid. Teams like Sampdoria, the best Subbuteo team that you can buy. Dundee United, and as you can see, several more. You can find me on Subbuteo.online. I also do Subbuteo stop motion animation videos, which you can see on my Twitter account. I'd recommend anybody get back into Subbuteo. It's not an expensive hobby if you buy modern lightweight teams, and keep on flicking.
I tell you what, if you do get a chance, head over to the blog Subbuteo Online. It's pretty much just like a pure news feed for Subbuteo. I love it. It's on Twitter, it's on Facebook as well. It's great, and some of the stop motion that he mentioned that he does there are brilliant. I tell you what, he sent me 2 over to feature in the video. I'm sorry, Stephen, I'm only going to be able to get 1 in, but check this out. These are cool because when I was a kid, I used to do these nowhere near as good as this, but I remember doing this on a big old clunky camera. So let's have a look at how good these are. I told you, right? They're cool. Head over to his Twitter. He puts loads more on there. But anyway, enough of me talking. Let's head over and speak to David.
David McCartney, age 43. Got back into Subbuteo just over a year ago because of my son. So about just getting a little table and just having a game over Christmas. Got the bug again and just went mad sort of thing. Collected and playing and enjoying it once again, feeling like a child. Obviously, there's my ground. And there's the teams that need to be, obviously, they just need to be registered and put away. I've actually turned my spare room into the Subbuteo room, so I'm quite lucky. Keep on flicking, everybody, and enjoy.
Nice one, David. Great room as well. I've actually been to David's to buy a couple of teams off him as well, and he might moan it was saying he used to have a smaller room, and then his other half said he needs more room for his Subbuteo, so she let him have a bigger room. Absolute legend. What a lucky guy. Classic. Let's move on.
Hey everyone, my name is John and I am that Subbuteo guy on Instagram. Like you, I'm a huge fan of Subbuteo and football. I first played as a kid, but as many were then, I was lured to the games consoles and my table football days looked over. However, with the power of nostalgia, me, my brother and cousin decided to collect the Panini stickers during the Euros. As we sat swabbing, I mentioned Subbuteo. From then on, my collection slowly started to grow and I dive deep into creating pitches and teams. I've created fantasy teams, pop culture teams, and classic football teams. Every month, my friends and family get together for a few games around mine. I'd be lying to you if I said it doesn't get competitive.
Injury! It's not a head injury!
Oh, put the ball out!
No, put the ball out!
Move man!
He's injured! He's injured! Put the ball out! Thanks for having me. All the best. Cheers.
Now that is exactly how Subbuteo should be played. Laughter, fun, complete and utter bonkers chaos. That is exactly how it should be played, pure fun. I tell you what as well, head over to John's Instagram as well. I'll put a link to it down below. That's the Youbbuteo guy. He actually created one of my wrestling teams that he did for me. It's wicked, the guy's talented. Right, let's move on. Who's next?
The teams and artwork. I love Subbuteo because it just takes me back to my childhood. I have a real joy every time I make a team as well. The achievement that I'm doing something that people did years before me. I just hope it continues. It's a fantastic community to be involved with. I don't do as much in the community as maybe I should do. I don't comment on the groups I get involved in as much as I should, but I always I like it and I always like pictures on Instagram and Twitter and so on and so on. So I hope it continues. I'm bringing a new generation through and I hope he does the same and long may it continue. As always, I thank everyone for their comments and their feedback, and I wish you all the best.
All the best, Lee. Thank you very much for that. Absolute cool. Apologies for the sound in that video. I don't quite know what's happened. It's happening in transition. It's not Lee's fault though. Purely my fault. All right.
Hello, my name is Paul Ridler, the creator of Subbuteo Legends, where I remodel the lightweight style of Subbuteo figure into legendary moments from the past. I've now created over 150 figures, some of which include Wayne Rooney's first Premier League goal, Bobby Moore, Geoff Hurst and Ray Wilson celebrating England's 1966 World Cup win, Ben Stokes and Jos Buttler cricket ones, and a rugby one of Johnny Wilkinson too. I was first interested in Subbuteo as a child, spending many enjoyable hours playing against my brother, recreating classic games and trying to collect as many teams as my pocket money would allow. Fast forward to 3 years ago when I realised my collection was just gathering dust in the loft, and so I was inspired to try and recreate a figure in honour of my great-granddad Billy Bassett, the legendary former player of England and West Brom. After posting a few photos of the result on social media, where the positive response I received urged me to try and recreate more figures, and from there Subbuteo Legends was born and has grown ever since, many thanks to the online Subbuteo community, which I'm proud to be part of.
Wow, now that's some serious modelling. I'm sure Paul won't mind me saying this before, but I have on Twitter called him a butcher, because he gets the players and yeah, he destroys them, but what he comes up with when he destroys them is truly amazing. I mean, the man's been featured all over the internet. His models have been featured absolutely everywhere. If you don't follow him, I'm telling you, go over, follow him on Twitter. He's even got a shop now as well, so go check that out. And you might be able to grab yourself something as well. So coming up now, I'm about to make you all very, very jealous. Ready? Check this out.
Okay, very quick video from my friend Subbuteo Collector of my Subbuteo collection. These are all international clubs. Some pretty neat ones. It's all done by conference. Then I have North America, primarily the NASL. Again, it's very hard to do this quickly and for anyone to really see all the clubs. Then I have all the international leagues, the Premiership, Italy, obviously, France, La Liga, Spain, Portugal, Holland. You see some of my trophies. Chinese league, etc., etc. So it's quite a bit here to see. So good luck with your project.
Wow. Now that's a collection. The guy, like, that's nuts. This is like every team possible. If you want to see it all, head over to Twitter, Canadian Hammer. Honestly, it's amazing. It's amazing. What a collection. Alright, who's next on the list? What you got for us?
Hello, I'm Dogbot1972, Subbuteo painter. My real passion with Subbuteo now is painting up-to-date kits on lightweight figures. I get a real buzz from recreating as much detail as I can. And in the past few months, I've been actually collecting teams because I got so fed up and distraught with painting over teams that I liked and wanted to keep. So now I just buy Spurs and paint over them and actually collect. My best memory of Subbuteo is 1982, Espana 82, and my dad painting the teams to match the group stages and actually playing the games before. I have my own little space in the house in a converted toilet in the utility room. This is called the Bogbot paint room.
All right, so more talented painting. People are seriously good at painting this. Why am I no good? I'm absolutely rubbish at it. People are good. I tell you what, it always seems to be. People get into Subbuteo when they were younger around the World Cup. So 1982, I got into it in 1990. I know loads of other people have got into it around World Cups and European Championships. That seems a period where everyone gets into football. Subbuteo, Hashbro, 11 Falls, Paul Lamond, University Games. You all hold the licence, pay some money, get a European Championships licence, get a World Cup licence. That's when you re-release the product. That's when you do it. You can do this. Just put the time and effort into doing it at the right time. Anyway, rant over. Mark, how you doing, pal?
Hi, I'm Mark Skellen. I'm a Subbuteo collector. I started collecting when I was a kid, and then realised at the age of 15 there was a few other things to do. So about 20 years later, when I had to clear my mum's house out, I came across about 100 Subbuteo teams in a cabinet that I'd not looked at for such a long time. And I nearly skipped them. I'm so glad I didn't. It was a wise decision. And from that moment onwards, my collecting was rekindled to the stage where I've got all this lot behind me. I don't play anymore. I used to play solo stuff as a kid, but now I don't. But just purely collecting. Absolutely love it. Met some great people along the way, and long may it continue. If you want to view this lot, you can see it on Skell's Subbuteo Showcase on Facebook and on YouTube. Thanks, guys.
I strongly suggest you head over to both them places. Honestly, there's some amazing teams in that. That cupboard just looks wall to wall Subbuteo, and you can see it all on his Facebook group, and you can see it all on his YouTube channel as well. As with everyone else, I'll drop the links below to it all. I strongly suggest you get over there. Thank you very much, Mark. So we've then got a gentleman called Rowland Lyons who didn't actually want to be on the video, but he decided he thought he wanted to send a load of videos of his collection. So scrolling through now is a little sideshow. All his teams coming up. You've just seen his pictures before that and his custom stadium. I don't know what team that is. It looks like an island on the left, but that's good. Look at that. Nice collection. Got some fans going on now. Oh, little rugby pitches that. Rugby pitch with a stadium around it. Nice. Rugby boxes. I'm jealous. I haven't got any rugby teams, so I'm quite jealous of that. And then he sent me this last picture the other week. He was on holiday. I can't remember where he actually was. I'll drop it down on the side of the video, but wow, what a place to be playing Subbuteo. Oh, truly, truly beautiful. So who's coming aboard next? What you got to show us? Who is it?
Well, it's Ian. It's Ian's Plastic Legends. If you love Subbuteo as much as I do, you're going to love it in here. Thank you for Subbuteo Collector for the opportunity, and let's see where it goes. And anybody that loves Subbuteo, I think you're going to love it in here. Started collecting in 1974 when I started playing when I was 12 years of age, and since then I had a son and we started playing, rekindled it then of course, and then as life goes on I started to get midlife crisis, started adding to it, and then built my happy home. And that's as I said, a lot of people have seen this when I put it on Ian at Plastic Legends, but thank you for the Subbuteo Collector for the opportunity. But here's the behind the scenes look. This is where I do a bit of painting, some spectators in the corner there might do painted. I like to paint some teams that are away colours rather than buying them all the time. However, I have just purchased some Queen's Park Rangers and I just put numbers on them. And I used the little transfers there, as you can see, and cut them down so they're neater. I always find them too big, the numbers. Bournemouth I just purchased, and that's an away kit that I'm just sort of dealing with at the minute. The place itself is underneath the scenes. The table's from Flick for Kicks. You can see by the sign there. And you go underneath the table, dog's bed there. She always comes up with me. Little Subbuteo cushion that my mother-in-law made for me. And in the drawers here, bits and bobs. I'll show you quickly. There you go. Bits and bobs Subbuteo. All the drawers there, got stuff in it. I'll show you a little pride and place of mine. Little League Cup, and the FA Cup's in there as well. European Cup, 2 European Cups. And behind the scenes here again, inside this cupboard, there's probably over, I think 200 teams, I think, from memory. Basically the first team I ever bought is this one. This is West Ham United, who remembers that? Isn't that beautiful? And the second team was Stoke, and they were from 1974. And since then, I've added to it. Hope the short video just gives you some interest in what I've got. I said, it's my pride and joy, adding to it all the time now. Thank you.
Oh, nice, another little room. We love a room, right? We love a Subbuteo room. All these people out there with their games consoles lined up, nah, stuff that. We're older, we have a table, not a snooker table, we have a Subbuteo table. Absolutely love that. Ian, fantastic, mate. I tell you what, I want that cushion too. Give me the instructions, send me over the instructions on how to make that cushion. That is cool. Right, let's head over to Wales.
Hi everyone, my name is Carwyn Tywyn from Southwest Wales. I'm delighted to contribute to the Youbbuteo podcast because it's through Youbbuteo really that my own national five-a-side Subbuteo league that had been in existence on and off since 1985 has been resurrected in the last 2 or 3 months. Just a couple of things to point out in my collection. First of all, I like mashing up some of the teams, so I've got a silver Liverpool kit there on an Aston Villa base, for example. There's my favourite one, a Partick Thistle team on a Watford base. And I also like collecting the business cards from local cafes, organisations, just to add a little bit of a local touch to my ground. So my name's Carwyn Tywyn, and it's been a pleasure to contribute.
Oh, quite humbling, but I'm sure it weren't just me that the five-a-side league started back up again. Same five-a-side league since 1985. I'd like to see that league table. Or did it stop in the middle? Has it just continued on? Can you imagine it like paid 500, won 300 and so on? I'm sure it breaks it down. Carwyn, you have to give us more details on that. So let's move on to a cheeky little video from Philip. No narration on this, but I tell you what, check out some of these teams. Subbuteo there. I like that. There's collectors out there like the old stuff, some like the new stuff, some like me who like a bit of everything. Don't matter, we all collect the same thing, right? We all collect Subbuteo. Right, let's go hear from Peter.
Hi there, I'm Pete Marshall. Stuart's asked me to do a quick blog as to why I love Subbuteo so much. Here we are. I build my stadium, I play my games, and I buy my players from eBay mostly. And that's it. I run Subbuteo Solo Fantasy League 2. That's it.
Peter does an absolute fantastic job at running the Solo Subbuteo League. I'll drop a link to it down below in the description. I strongly suggest you head over and see it. Strongly suggest you go over and see it. I don't play in it myself, but I'm a part of the group and there's hundreds of teams in it all around the world. So if you want to know about playing Subbuteo on your own, honestly, that's the guy to go and ask, I'm telling you. Right, let's head over to the Irish Sea, eh?
Hello, my name is Brandon Rogers and I'm from Donegal in Ireland. I started playing Subbuteo when I was about 11, that was in 1983. I played with lightweight bases and we played till about 1988. Stopped playing then for about 23 years. Came back into it around 2011 with playing now with the more modern bases, and I love the game as much now as I did back when we were younger. And we formed the Donegal Subbuteo Club in 2011 and it's still going. We have 2 or 3 competitions every year and I travel to Derry, Strabane, Belfast for a few tournaments every year. This is an old notebook that I had when we played in the 80s. It has fixtures in here from 1983 to 1988 and these are some of the teams I had: the Celtic team and a West Germany team. I play now with Liverpool on Sniper 2 basis, and I'm delighted I found the game again, and long may it continue. Thank you. On Sniper 2 basis, and I'm delighted I found the game again, and long may it continue. Thank you.
If you're in that part of the world, if you're on Donegal, if I said that right, I hope I didn't offend anyone. If you're over there and you want to get involved in playing Subbuteo, there's a link in the description below. Go and check out their club. I'm sure they'll appreciate new members and want to see more people coming along to play the game. Alright, let's put our glad rags on and head over to the fashion capital of the world. Let's head over to Milan and speak to Diego.
My name is Diego, and I'm a great fan of football and Subbuteo since I was a child, so it's about more than 40 years. I live in Milan, which is home to great football teams like AC Milan and Inter Milan, but my favorite team is Juventus Turin. I've been playing Subbuteo for a lot of years when I was a kid. Now I'm not playing that much, but my favorite hobby now is painting, especially painting heavyweight figures in Kent style with particular kits of not so common national teams like Zambia or North Korea or Brunei. Goodbye everybody.
Goodbye Diego, and thank you very much. We've had Canadians, we've had Italians. This is truly an international game. We are all over the world. That's how big our community is. We span absolutely everywhere. So who wants to come down and have a quick chinwag next?
Hello Stuart, my name's Andy McEwen from Subbuteo Riveresco. I've been collecting Subbuteo now for about the last 3 years. We're currently building a stadium, as you can see. Also enjoy making up all the adverts for the stadium. I've been collecting some accessories as well, and some of the Subbuteo catalogues and rule books and so forth. I got my first Subbuteo set in 1974, and I've just got back into it, as I said, in the last couple of years, so keep on flicking.
Haha, keep on flicking indeed. Thank you, Andrew. Tell you what, it's definitely a theme that we all sort of come back to the game, don't we, as life goes on. I suppose we grow up, we find women, music, boys, whatever, and we all gradually come back and find the game a bit later in life. It's good to see, but maybe that's why we're such a good community, because we're a bit older, a bit more mature, and we're not all slagging each other off like the kids do on FIFA. Right, let's keep this going. I'm enjoying this. Let's go over and see Chris.
Hi, my name's Chris Burford, and I'm a full-time DJ. Run a business fitting windows as well and doing a bit of maintenance. And in my spare time, I now play Subbuteo. In 2018, I got back into playing the game again. Went on a couple of Facebook groups, joined some, went on websites and joined things and got to know people and talked about Subbuteo. And before I know where I was, I've now got a man shed full of Subbuteo memorabilia. It's fantastic, and I've joined a couple of leagues. I'm playing solo Subbuteo leagues. It's great fun. Talk to many people. We share same experiences. But it becomes addictive, and that's the key element really. Is it's a bit like a train set. You start off small with an engine, and suddenly we've got about 89 carriages. So my man shed now has developed into a place where I've got two pitches. I've got a stadium, which you can see behind me, a full stadium with floodlights, a couple of flashing at the moment. I need charging up. And I've got a smaller table here. Underneath this smaller table, I've got a 7-a-side pitch. And it's all about having fun, really. Having fun, enjoying it. And I've collected, I'm turning the camera around now, it's my collection of Subbuteo memorabilia that I really only started collecting about 18 months ago. So, for me, it's been a fantastic journey. I've managed to be featured on a Table Soccer Monthly, went down to Gloucester and had a nice chat down there on the show. And I've also been featured on an online magazine. I've won a trophy in my first year. We're back in Subbuteo again. So it's brilliant. It's great. My journey continues, and hopefully I will get to meet some of you this year. I'm hoping to get to Northampton, hoping to get to a few shows, but just keep enjoying playing Subbuteo. That's me, Chris Burford, Subbuteo enthusiast with my own man shed.
Wow, I want a shed. I want to shed, I've got a room, I want to shed with all them pictures and all that stuff. I tell you what, Chris, man, you set up the Revival group on Facebook. It is the best Subbuteo group on Facebook. There's quite a few, there's a lot going around, but sorry if anyone set up the other one, I'm sorry, but it's the best group. It's fair, it's fun, everyone has a laugh, no one takes it seriously. It really is a good place to be. So if you're into Subbuteo and you're not a part of it and you're on Facebook, head over there. I'll drop the link down in the description again. Right, let's head back across the Atlantic, shall we?
Hello Subbuteo Collective viewers, my name is Christopher Harris from Garage Soccer, based in the United States, originally from Wales. Why do I love Subbuteo? I really fell in love with it growing up as a child, playing it as both a kid and a teenager. Then I went probably about 2 or 3 decades without playing it, and then rediscovered it playing with Garage Soccer, playing the game as an adult in the bars and breweries throughout South Florida. Recently, this past summer, I've moved to North Florida, and I'm working on trying to establish a new league up here in Northern Florida. And other than that, I've been busy with Garage Soccer, just promoting the Subbuteo in the United States and working closely with the team there. But Subbuteo is great. I love it, and thanks for having this channel. I really appreciate it, and I really enjoy watching all of the episodes with all the fantastic purchases from eBay and other places. Cheers.
Ah, Chris, kind words, mate. I featured on their podcast. Garage Soccer do a podcast. They do it every couple of months. I featured on it a couple of years ago. That was a fun experience. So thank you for having me on then. That kind of spurred me on a little bit to do the YouTube channel. But I tell you what Garage Soccer do, if you are on that side of the water and you're into Subbuteo, get in touch with these guys. They put people in touch all across America. Their model for the way they promote the game and just want people to come down and have fun, it's brilliant. I tell you what, a lot of the clubs in the UK, I know I'm not a part of one so I can't really talk, but a lot of the clubs in England, a lot of people that want to set stuff up could learn a lot from them. I think they do a really good job in probably what is a tough Subbuteo market, right? So sadly, all good things must come to an end. Thank you to everyone that's contributed to this video. I think it shows that it don't matter how old you are, where you're from, what you look like, what you're doing, what you want to do within the community. Subbuteo is a great place, we're all into one thing. There's no nitpicking, there's no sarkiness. It is a good place, and it is a cracking community. I thank you for welcoming me into the community as being a vlogger and being a blogger. Well, a micro blogger, I only really do it on Twitter as well, but if it weren't for people liking me on Twitter and following me on there, I probably wouldn't have got to do this channel. So to the community, honestly, thank you so much. I'm going to go before I start getting a little bit too emotional about it. I'll see you all very soon. I'll probably be unboxing something or putting something together. I'm back up in the loft. Remember my old house? If you watched before, you'll know about the old house in the loft. Well, I'm going back up in the loft soon. So let's see what comes of that. You have to make sure you tune in soon. And I will hopefully see you all very soon. Until then, keep on flicking.